If this is your first time visiting Orlando, make sure you take advantage of the Florida sunshine by visiting one of the many water parks in the city. The parks are open almost every day of the year thanks to the warm climate. The best water parks in Orlando are Disney's Typhoon Lagoon, Universal's Volcano Bay, and SeaWorld's Aquatica. My favorite ride is the Reef Plunge at Aquatica because you get to zoom through the water with sharks and dolphins. Hi, my name is Katie. I'm an Orlando native and a freelance travel writer with Travel Lemming. Today I'm going to share with you some of the best things to do when visiting Orlando. Scan the QR code if you'd like to see my complete list of Orlando recommendations. From attractions to state parks to bird's eye views of the city, there's a reason why Orlando is one of the most visited destinations in the world. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. Yes, the Orlando theme parks are awesome. Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando both have large resorts with multiple theme parks, water parks, hotels, and other entertainment options. My top 3 tips for visiting the Orlando theme parks are: only visit one park per day, stay at a Disney or Universal hotel in order to take advantage of free transportation and other perks, and always take a midday break in the form of a swim, a nap, or a long lunch, so you don't overdo it while you're at the parks. You can spend an entire vacation at Universal or Disney, but you'll be missing out on the wild spaces, food scene, and smaller attractions in Orlando. Speaking of smaller attractions, Gatorland is an iconic Central Florida attraction. People are always asking us Floridians if there are alligators in the water, and 99% of the time the answer is in fact yes. A visit to Gatorland allows you to see Florida's state reptile in a safe and entertaining way. Plus, you'll be able to see other native wildlife and reptiles. If you're feeling particularly brave, consider joining the zip line tour that goes over the breeding marsh, or you can hold a juvenile alligator. You can even pretend to be the crocodile hunter during a private feeding experience. To see all the Orlando attractions in a short amount of time, you'll need to head up into the air. There are several helicopter tours in the area that will take you over Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, and more. Scan the QR code if you'd like to book one of the top tours with our affiliate partner, Viator. People are often surprised to see how big or small some of the theme parks are. When you're fully immersed in the decorations and the ambiance, you might not always realize how much is going on backstage. Keep an eye out for the behind-the-scenes animal habitats at Animal Kingdom, Disney's Mickey-shaped solar farm, and the ultimate view of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal. Before we move on to my personal favorite thing to do in Orlando, do me a favor and hit the like button below. That quick click lets YouTube know that you would like to see more content like this to help you plan your Orlando vacation. Most weekends of the year, you can find my family at one of the nearby springs. Orlando locals flock to these natural swimming pools and rivers. The spring water is 68 to 72 degrees year-round, so you can always take a refreshing dip. My family loves swimming and tubing at Rock Springs in Kelly Park. At nearby Wekiva Springs State Park, you can swim, paddle, and hike. In the winter, I recommend heading up to Blue Springs State Park. This is one of the best places to see manatees in the wild. The manatees head into the spring water during the cooler months because of the consistent temperature. An elevated boardwalk gives you the perfect view of these gentle giants. It sometimes gets a bad rap as a tourist trap, but International Drive has a great assortment of hotels, entertainment, and dining. Standing tall above iDrive is the wheel at Icon Park. From 400 feet in the air, you can see all the nearby attractions, downtown Orlando, and even the Kennedy Space Center when the weather is clear. Every cabin is air-conditioned and stabilized for a comfortable ride. And there's a bar for us adults to enjoy as well. After you finish your ride, you can head to the other attractions at Icon Park like Madame Tussauds Wax Museum and the Sea Life Aquarium. Across the country, there are 13 NASA Visitor Center locations, but Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex in Florida is the most famous. Kennedy Space Center is located about an hour east of Orlando, and it is the main launch facility for NASA's space programs. The Visitor Complex is an extensive property where you can see authentic spacecraft, meet a veteran astronaut, and walk below a massive Saturn V rocket. With the Artemis program launching its first mission in 2022, there is no better time to brush up on the history of space travel and see what lies ahead. If you don't want to worry about driving from Orlando to the Kennedy Space Center, check out the tours available from our affiliate partner Viator by scanning the QR code. On Viator, you can book round-trip bus transportation to Kennedy Space Center from one of the many pickup points in Orlando. Sit back and relax while somebody else takes care of the driving for you. Step away from the bustling attractions and spend an afternoon in quaint Winter Park. You can walk through botanical gardens or check out local art museums, but the most popular attraction is Park Avenue. Park Avenue has plenty of delicious restaurants and boutique shops to check out. On Saturdays, Winter Park hosts a weekly farmers market. This is one of the most popular markets in all of Florida. Many visitors also love to get out on the water in the Winter Park chain of lakes. You can hop on a scenic boat tour or join a guided paddle trip. Want more information on Orlando? Just scan the QR code for access to all of my Orlando guides. I've got a lot of knowledge on Orlando to share, much more than I can fit in this one short video. But I've got dozens of guides to help you visit Orlando like a local. Where to stay, what to pack, hidden local gyms, and more. You can find it all on Travel Lemming or just add Lemming to any Google search. Whether you're visiting Walt Disney World or not during your trip, make sure you stop by Disney Springs. This shopping, dining, and entertainment district has something for everyone. Plus, it's completely free to visit, even the parking. Two of my favorite restaurants in Orlando are located at Disney Springs, Raglan Road Irish Pub and Morimoto Asia. But with more than 30 restaurants to choose from, you are guaranteed to find a delicious meal for your family. Disney Springs is also a great place to pick up all your Disney souvenirs, and that way you don't have to worry about schlepping it through the theme parks while you're visiting. Many visitors are surprised to hear that the headwaters of the Florida Everglades are located here in Orlando. Just a few miles away from major attractions, Shingle Creek flows into the Kissimmee chain of lakes. From there, the water heads all the way south to the Everglades. Airboats are used in these swampy parts of Florida because their flat bottoms make it easy to traverse the shallow water and even over land. In Kissimmee, visitors can join one of the many airboat tours to experience this unique Florida boat ride. These are just some of the fun and adventurous things to do in Orlando. For more Orlando travel advice, click this video next. Thanks for watching!